Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on an Emirates 777. I'm just talking watches and drinking coffee. Talking watches and drinking coffee. In business class on Emirates. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the ArchieLuxury and the Paul Pluta channels. How are you guys today? Guys, I'm making this video here and I just want to point out to you that you've got to have your wits about you. This is a story of dealers, watch dealers. And it's an interesting story. Okay, so let's begin. So a good friend of mine, I'm not going to name the dealers or the friends because I want to protect the guilty. But basically the story is this. A good friend of mine, he got a Patek Philippe. He got a Calatrava. He got a 6006 Calatrava 6006. It's a Calatrava. It's a little bit of an oddball Calatrava. Quick, before we start, quick, wristwatch check. And I'm wearing my Patek Philippe 5127. Anyhow, this story, let's begin this story. So my friend gets a he got a 6006, which is the new Calatrava. Look, it's a bit of an unusual model. I'll show you. This is a 5296, which is kind of classic, very classic Calatrava. 5127, very classic. The 6006, it features the 240 movement, which means it can't have a center second. So you can see the center second. So it actually has to have a seconds function at the side, at the 5 o'clock position. Anyhow, the watch itself was a new release. This watch was actually bought in Singapore, believe it or not. It was bought at Marina Bay Sands in March or April this year. And the guy bought it, and then he sold it to my friend. My friend bought it from him at I think a very good price. Secondhand. The guy lost money. I don't know why he sold it. I don't know why he bought it, but he bought it, then he sold it a couple of months later. So anyhow, we've got the watch then. Okay, so then my friend gets a 5110p. That's the platinum world time. 37 mil world time. And suddenly the whole Patek size thing clicks. He discovers that even though he loves his 6006 Calatrava, he would prefer something in a more contemporary, more smaller size. 37 mil, he's kind of thinking, well, that could be the sweet spot. He loves his platinum world time, so he starts looking around some dealers. Looks around at some dealers with the aim of getting out of his 6006 and getting the previous model, because he loves the 6006. The previous model was the Patek Calatrava 6000, which was 37 mils. So he actually found one. He found one for sale. I'm not going to name the dealer, but it was a dealer overseas. 37 mil. It was in rose gold. It was about 7 or 8 years old, whereas his one is literally 3 to 6 months old. And he said to the dealer, hey, I've got a Patek Philippe 6006. It's a little bit big for me. I'm interested in swapping it for your 6000, your Patek 6000. Obviously, mine is worth more. It's the current model. It's only a couple of months old, but I would actually like to do a swap. What do you think is a fair swap? What do you think is fair swap? So, number one, would it be a direct swap, 1 for 1? You give me yours, I give you mine. Number two, do you think the dealer would say, well, hang on, your 6006 is worth more than mine, I'll give you a little bit of a cash adjustment? Or number three, do you think the dealer would say, hey, I'm here to make money, fucker. It ain't a charity. You need to cough in some coin for my time. What do you think the dealer said? Let's take a short break and we'll be back.
Oh. Hey Archie Luxury fans, if you're into luxury, then you gotta be into 66 Buick Rivieras. Check out my son and I, Alex, as we restore this beautiful 66 Buick.
Neighbors are having a picnic, you know, having fun and stuff. Me, I'm doing cars. It's what I've done my whole life.
Okay, what do you think the dealer said? What do you think? What do you think he said? The dealer said he would need 2,500 Aussie dollars to swap. 2,500 Aussie dollars to swap. Fucking ridiculous. And I thought the dealer would probably say, look, my own opinion is I think the newer watch is probably worth 5,000 more. Okay. Now I understand the dealer's got to make money. I'd probably say throw that in half, split it in half and say 2.5, and the dealer's got a chance of selling that. The newer watch would be easier. No, they're not in the business of helping you. They're there to make money. Okay, which, fair enough, it's free enterprise. I completely get it. But it just shows you how fucked it is. So if you've got a watch and you want to involve dealers, you're always going to be losing out. I mean, I said to him, I think you're nuts to get rid of the 6006. I said, just keep it, man. I mean, I'm the same. I've got the same problem. I've got the 5110 World Time myself. I love her. I think her proportions and size is absolutely perfect. 37 mil, 20 mil strap. It's got absolutely beautiful. And I've also got a 5296, and that was my criticism of the 5296. It's 38 mil, uses a 21 mil strap. I think it's a little bit big. And what did I do? Well, I got a 5127. I think perfect size, perfect. But I'm not going to get rid of my 5296. I still love it. I love it. So it just goes to show you how these dealers work there. This is how these dealers work. So yeah, it's a nasty world. The world, you just remember, the dealers are not your friends. They're there to make money. Never ever forget that. I'm Paul Pluter. This is the Paul Pluter channel, the Archie Luxury channel. Tell me what you guys think of that. David SW. Who does Archie Luxury recommend is the greatest grey market dealer in America? There's only one choice, David SW. That's right, guys. I've got to tell you the honest truth. I have for a long time been looking for the perfect answer. Who do I recommend people go to see? Who do I recommend that people can go and buy watches? And I've got to be honest with you, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet is David SW. David SW. David SW. DavidSW.com. That's right, guys. I have been looking for a contact who I can very nicely refer people to. I am not in the selling business. Customer service, I'm too old to sell watches. I'm too old. I like to recommend my viewers to a reliable source. In Australia, I've got some great sources. There's Sydney Watch Exchange with Cove, Ronnie at Vintage Watch Co, Shani at European Watch Gallery. And in America, who is the best source for pre-owned Rolex? For all the hot models? There's only one person I would recommend, David SW. David SW, David SW. That is the premier source for pre-owned Rolex. I gotta be completely frank and honest with you. Guys, if you are looking for a hot Rolex model, there is only one place you can go to. David SW. David SW. David SW. Let's be honest, guys. There's no point schmoozing the dealers, the ADs. They're just a waste of time. Unless you're going to buy 20 pieces, you are wasting your time. What you're better off to do is pay the market premium and go to a good pre-owned dealer. Who do I recommend? David SW. David SW. David SW. That's correct, guys. I want to tell you this now. I 100% stand behind David SW. David SW, the greatest pre-owned dealer in the entire United States of America. That's right, the greatest pre-owned dealer for Rolex, for Patek Philippe, for Audemars Piguet, David SW. He even does things like FP Journe. David SW, David SW, David SW. That's right. If you want to buy a pre-owned Rolex, a Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, there's only one good source I would recommend. David SW, David SW, David SW. I'm Paul Pluter, the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, and I'm proud to recommend David SW. See you later. Thank you for watching this channel.